What is going on, guys? Moran here and welcome to another video. Today's video I want to help you guys out that are training at home. Okay, gyms are closed in a lot of countries right now due to the current world situation. Not in every country, but in a lot of countries that you guys have asked me to help you out with ideas for home workouts. Now what I'm going to do today is not show you guys one particular workout, but I'm going to show you guys a couple of home workout hacks that I have found will really help me increase the resistance in my home workouts. Because a lot of you guys are trying to put on muscle, maintain your muscle mass, during this situation with no gym. That's pretty difficult because you're used to lifting heavy weights. So you got to be creative. And with using household items, we can get a great workout in. So I'm going to show you guys 6 different items today that you can use to make your home workouts heavier and more effective. So let's get it started. First workout hack of today is washcloth, okay? We got 2 of them here, and instead of this you can also use regular towels or what I was just talking about, like a nylon shirt, because those slide really well on the ground, right? Yeah, so those are some ideas. Anything, find something that slides on the ground. Also make sure that it is a flat surface that you're doing it on. You can do some awesome exercises with this and make it more difficult, all right? One of them is the push-up. With a regular push-up, obviously limited. You cannot really slide because your hands are steady like that on the ground. But with this, you can really make sliding movement. So you can use it for pressing motions. Whereas, for example, you do like a push-up, then you do the next to the side, come back, other side. Or you do them while you're doing the press, you turn it more into a fly.
The advanced
really,
stuff.
That's more advanced, but you really feel the squeeze while you're doing that as well. So you're really control, you go out. And then here we squeeze, really focus on that contraction here. And it actually feels epic, guys. It feels much better than a regular push-up. You can also do a 3 double variation, okay? So you go close first, do a push-up, you go medium, push-up wide. You slide back. While you're sliding, focus on that squeeze, okay? Feels really amazing. So go close, more for the tricep, wider, boom.
You can see the croissant grow from here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we see the croissant.
It's growing.
We see the bakery.
Now guys, I'm going to show you an ab exercise. This one is really, really good as well. Place your feet on these. And we're going to do mountain climbers, okay? You just go quick like that. You keep that going, really starts burning. And you can obviously superset this with another ab exercise, like leg raises on the ground. And now I'm going to show you guys an exercise for the back. For this you can also use 2 different ones. These are nice and small, really good for the exercise that I just showed you. If you want to do the pullover that I'm going to show you, it's also nice to have 1 big towel, for example, like this. This is softer, so it slides better. It makes it less resistance. I'm going to put this under my knees. Now we're going to do a pullover exercise. You guys should remember this from the gym, where you do a cable pullover. Great exercise for the lats. But at home we can recreate this as well with using very simple household items. You go all the way, get the stretch, go back up, and really squeeze there. Focus on contracting the lat. It's pretty heavy, okay guys, so try this out at home. You will find that it's pretty difficult if you've never done this.
You can hear the man breathing.
You can hear me breathing, you can see me shaking. It's real stuff, man. It's time for a break. I'm just kidding, guys, we're here to train, okay? We're gonna use this as our weight source. It's actually a bunch of weight that you can play around by putting some empty bottles in here, emptying in more. Depending on how much weight you want, if it's too heavy, okay? Also, obviously, depending on the exercise. You can make this heavier as well by putting weights even on this thing, right? On here and on here, make sure to balance it properly. If you have, for example, some small plates at home, maybe 5 kg plates, some dumbbells, you can make it even heavier. So the cool thing about a beer crate like this is that it has a great handle here in the middle, right? So that's absolutely perfect for the exercise that we're gonna do. Because when you're training back, it's very important to train it heavy, right? On rows, like it's one of the exercises you can go most heavy on. Obviously now we compare it to like a deadlift, but if you could compare it to the most like back exercises, that is one that a lot of people can go super heavy on. They have to go heavy on in order to really feel that resistance, right? To really make it heavy for yourself. You're gonna start like this. You don't have to put your hand on the table. But I feel like it's nice for the contraction and to really make sure that you're in a 90-degree angle. And then you just row it up. You can hold it here at the top, really squeeze, slowly come back down. That's really a key during home workouts as well. Just really focus on the timer and the tension. Don't complete the exercise really fast, right? So don't do super quick reps because then you make it easier for yourself. You don't put as much resistance on your muscle as you possibly could. And since we're training with a limited resistance, we want to make it as heavy for ourselves as possible.
The video is sponsored by Hertog Jan.
Yeah, they should definitely pay me for this video. Great beer, guys. Next exercise is one for the legs, okay? Also a muscle group that you could have to go relatively heavy on. We're gonna make this already a bit harder for ourselves, because a regular deadlift, you have to use a lot of weight. So instead we're gonna do a one-legged, stiff-legged deadlift, right? To make the exercise harder, really target the glutes, the hamstrings. And now to make it even more difficult, we're gonna use this weight. You can grab it here on the side, right? To make it really easy. This is why I like the handles. This one for the rows, this one for the stiff-legged deadlift. You can see, guys, it's harder than it looks, right? You have to really get the stability down. And like, I've been doing this exercise in a couple of weeks now again. This is one that you really have to do. Like, if you do this twice a week, you get much better at it. But first, it's very hard just balancing it out. So you can start with no weight at all, or do the water bottles. I'm gonna show you guys in a second. But this definitely makes it very, very heavy. It's burning, guys. If you want to make this even more heavy for yourself, right? If this is too easy, first of all, you're a big show off, okay? You can lift more than me, respect. You can use two of these, right? Two of these crates. So each in one arm, and then you go like that. That'll be really, really heavy, so I definitely give that a try if this is too easy for you. There are multiple other exercises you can do. The benefit of having a crate like this is that you can empty the bottles to make the weight less, and you can add bottles each week to actually make progress, right? To track your progress. So you can add the bottles, let's say an exercise, like a rear delt fly. You don't increase much per week, but even like a little increment is really nice to have. Like usually you would do that in the gym. You can do that at home as well, right? Just add more of the bottles. Do this one. This is decently heavy now, but I'm doing this with the same weight as I was doing the rows. This one I would normally do a little more contracted, very slowly come down to make it harder for yourself. Lateral raises.
This is gonna be heavy lateral raises.
This will be heavy.
With this weight.
Yeah. This is pretty heavy. No excuses. Home workout gains. And then, guys, you can superset this with front raises by grabbing on each side again. So the handles are quite nice in different ways. It's a solid burn.
God damn. The home gains, man.
Home gains. Look, an exercise such as a row, this is absolutely amazing as far as the handle. When it comes to doing curls, you can't really do it, right? It starts hurting my hand here. And it's like, it will not feel natural. At some point, the weight will go like this and then all the bottles will fall out. Let's not risk that, okay? Instead, we have water bottles, right? I showed you guys this in another home workout video. You can do a lot of things with these. For example, curls. This is just really awesome with these, okay? You can do it with this handle. Personally, I found a better way. By grabbing them right here, right? This feels even better.
What are these, 1 liter bottles?
These are 1 liter bottles. I would surely recommend going for 1.5 liters, because this is 6 kgs in total. So you could even go heavier if you want. This is beginner weight to start with, depending on your experience level. Just again, make sure to really focus. slow contraction and squeeze, and the negative rep really slowly come down.
And I think there's some extra forearm action because this is such a long...
You definitely have to really grip it. Make sure that your wrist doesn't turn like this, so you have to hold it up. That's why this is also even better than holding it like this, right? Now obviously it all depends a bit on which water bottles you have. Maybe the packaging is different, so that you still have to hold it here. That's completely fine as well, guys, okay? You just have to improvise with whatever equipment you have. For triceps, we can do an overhead extension, which also is not really properly possible, you know, with the beer crate. So definitely with the water bottles. So you can go all the way down, stand there, squeeze at the top, slowly come back down. I'm actually getting a sick arm pump right now, feel it. So what we're gonna do now in order to do the chest flies, we're gonna use the water bottles, we're also gonna use the beer crate. We're gonna use this as a substitute for a bench, right? By simply putting this cushion on top. And your upper body can lay on here. You have a higher angle, right? So you can go deeper when it comes to this exercise. You go all the way down, feel the stretch, explode back up. You can hold your hand here so you can really feel the chest contracting here at the top. So make sure you get everything out of this exercise.
This is looking like an actual decent gym exercise right now.
Yes, bro, this feels amazing.
It feels fantastic. It's as satisfying to me as coming is, you know, as having sex with a woman and coming.
Actually does. If you've been doing home workouts, oh now I'm upside down, this is sick. If you're doing home workouts right now, but you're not doing this yet, right? This is gonna freaking burn. You're tired of these push-ups. While we're upside down over here, we can do some other exercises as well, right? So one for the back. It's the same one that I showed you guys in the beginning, but now it's not on the floor, but it's with this way. You can also do it with one arm to make it harder, right? Really feel the stretch here in the lat, and you come up. We can do a lying skull crusher here as well, which is one of my favorite exercises in the gym for triceps. And then again, if you want to make it easier, use both hands. You go like this. This is for most people definitely too easy, so you can just hold it again with one arm. Go all the way down, get the full stretch, triceps, go back up. Next exercise, another rowing motion, all right? As I said, back you have to train very heavy. With water bottles, it's really hard to get the most out of your workout because you just want to use like as much body weight as you possibly can. For chest, that's pretty simple, right? Doing push-ups. For shoulders, it's pretty simple as well, right? Doing handstand push-ups. They're very difficult exercises and we use your body weight. When it comes to training back, it's a bit different, it's a bit harder. Doing pull-ups is definitely a really good way to make gains. Not everyone can do those at home. But what you can do is table rows, right? This is the inverted row. You just grab your table, put your legs under the table, right? This table is actually a bit difficult because it has this, right? So that's actually not ideal.
You don't want to hear excuses. No excuses.
There are no excuses, man, but that just means that I can go a bit less deep, right? So also depending on how high your table is. But you just gotta make the best out of it, right? So you lean on your heels right here, all the way in the back. You come down. As you can see, I cannot fully come down, but still. I'll contract my back here, go up, boom. Hold it there, going back down.
We did just what the home.
I was the black cat. I used to have bad luck. Now every girl wanna really matter that much. A college dropout, and if it don't add up, a brother stayed on the move.
Now, if this is too difficult for you, this variation, instead of putting your heels on the ground, just plant your feet here, okay? This will make it a lot easier to start with. So if you're a beginner, sure to do that. Now we can also use the table to do tricep extensions. Place your hands like this. Thumb goes under the table here. About shoulder width, a bit closer. Now what you're gonna do, you wanna lean the weight forward a bit. Extend. Now this table is pretty high, right? If you have a higher surface, it'll make the exercise a bit easier when it comes to this extension. So instead, you can also go to your couch, to your bed, whatever is a lower platform. As you get more advanced in this exercise, stand on your tippy toes, right? Go like this.
Twerk a little.
You can twerk a little if you want. I'm not gonna demonstrate that.
Bring the thunder, the semi-automatic for static. I got another one. Static in the attic, an attic to my brother's son. I'm 730, you heard me. It's city cool.
That actually gets really heavy, especially after doing all those exercises I showed you. This is certainly a good one, and I'm just play around with the angles on this particular move, right? Place your feet in a different way, your hands in a different way. Always make sure you're ready. Tuck in those elbows while you're doing this movement so don't flare them out. Then you'll certainly feel this a lot in your tricep.
God damn.
So this is probably one of the basics that we all know with the home workouts. It's probably the first thing we've already done, but I certainly want to show it to you guys, because these are definitely a good hack. If you have 2 chairs, you can do some different movements, right? First of all, obviously, for feet placement, just go from up to down. Make the push-up harder for yourself. Now next to that, you can do exercises like dips. By having 2 separate chairs, you can really go in the middle to get the full contraction. To make this harder, you can use the table or another chair. Do it like that. Alright, you can also do the exercise for your abs, where you can just... I'm not the biggest pro in this, but if you can do this, go ahead and do it. And then you can even do a handstand like that. I snapped my shoulder once I did that back in LA.
Yeah.
Right there,
Oh, almost.
Third time is scheepsrecht. I don't know what that is in English.
Third time is ship straight. Up, 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 up.
Push, push, push.
Wait.
Oh. I actually snapped my shoulder while doing that, so I'm not gonna try that, but you can do that at home. You can play around.
You can snap your shoulder at home if you want to.
Snap your shoulders at home, guys. I'm not gonna do that today. We can do the same thing for the push-up, but then we go decline. Placing our feet up here. And then by having 2 separate chairs, we can go really deep. I like to pause at the bottom. Get that contraction. Boom. Last but not least, a backpack, right? Very good way to increase your body weight exercises, such as doing push-ups, which I'm going to show you in a second. You can use the water bottles that we just used. You can also put anything else in your backpack. It doesn't matter as long as it has some weight, right? So this can literally be rocks if you want it to be. And also if you have the water bottle exercise that I just showed you, you can also use the backpack simply by having a nicer handle rather than the water bottles, right? So amazing exercise with this. First of all, you know, pull-ups. We can actually do this outside. Let's show them. It is raining.
It's looking freezing outside right now.
I might die and
Don't
slide off.
Don't slip away.
It's risky, man.
The question is, are we gonna do it for the YouTubes or not? Are we gonna risk our lives for the YouTubes?
What do you think the answer is, bro? Of course we are. Oh, this handle is killing. Yeah, not ideal. You cannot see it, but there's only a little one. But anyway, guys, you can do pull-ups if you want to. Make them heavier for yourself. Because you guys know I'm a big fan of weighted pull-ups, right? This is an easy way to do it. Now, a lot of amazing exercises you can do with a backpack are leg exercises, right? Such as, you know, lunges. You can do them walking. If there's people in the house, maybe just do it on one spot like I'm doing right now. You can do reverse lunges. You can do Bulgarian split squats by elevating your foot. And to make this even heavier, combine different things, okay? Be creative, man. Boom.
So what's your goddamn excuse?
Hell yeah, man. Your girls at the same time, you know? I'm just kidding, don't do that. Now you can also get into pistol squats, right? If you want to make it even heavier. And then you can do that assisted too.
The killing pistols.
I hit legs today, so let's see how this goes.
We don't want to hear no excuses.
I need to stop it. Oh. That balance comes into play.
That's pretty impressive though.
Yeah, so if you hold it like this, Surely make this a lot easier.
Pistol by itself is
Start it off
already.
with. Yeah. Ooh, pretty freaking fried, man. You can make this home workout as heavy as you like. You can do a lot of different exercises at the same time. You can combine the different hacks that I showed you. For example, you know, push-ups with a backpack are great. Makes it a lot heavier as the resistance. But then again, you can also combine it with these. Then you can do the press fly that I showed you with resistance on your back. Yeah, man. Crazy burn. Sick. You can do so many different things, man. So guys, just be creative. Keep your head up, stay positive while training at home. Use different hacks in order to not only add the resistance, but also make it fun for yourself. Now with these items I showed you today, you have so many endless possibilities, literally, for different exercises that you can do. So try it out yourself at home. Try to put together different exercises for an amazing workout. If you need any help with that, if you want me to make a workout plan by combining all these items, let me know in the comments down below, and then I can surely make a video about it if a lot of you guys want to see it. As you can hear, I'm pretty out of breath, I'm pretty tired. This workout actually hits hard. All right, so first, when I got into training at home, it was like, at some point it just gets really boring, so you have to be creative, find new ways to do things, and this certainly makes it fun. So go ahead and be creative at home yourself. As I said, keep your head up, stay positive, keep lifting, keep doing your thing, and I hope to catch you guys in the next video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Comment down below. Peace out.
These complications spin my mind, but I know I gotta keep pushing through. Yeah, I keep doing my own thing. Yeah, never looking back again. I can get it, I can make it, yeah, I know it, and I'm never looking back again. Yeah, never looking back again. I can get it, I can make it.